All right, Steve, we're in a kind of a weird pattern right now, not a typical where they develop east, head west. It's been a little reverse of that.
Chaotic. You don't know where they're going to pop up.
I know.
You got
what time of day?
Yeah, 30–40% coverage on average. That's how we blanket the forecast, but they're out there right now. But looking out over the Gulf and the Bay from our Van Wezel camera, you can see hardly anything is going on, but if I could turn that camera around the other direction, you would see a lot of storms, especially out by Clark Road right now, heading out toward Mayaca River State Park. At the airport, the temperature at the top of the hour was 88 degrees, dew point 75, our humidity 65%, with a west sea breeze, which is the key that's triggering all these storms. Our high today and last night's low pretty close to normal, and we've been right on the money almost all week long, staying close to seasonal averages, or average for the date. The heat index, though, there's the humidity problem. It was near 100, still is in Sarasota with 98, 96 in Siesta, but because of rain cooling in the interior, only in the 70s. That's what it feels like in Highlands County right now. Now, the storms are being pulled across the state by a sea breeze. The land warms up, it creates a local sea breeze from the Atlantic, and a strong sea breeze right now coming in from the Gulf, lifting the air, creating these storms. And they have been quite heavy in some spots, and the National Weather Service is saying some of these storms, not only today, but tomorrow as well, can produce local hail, downburst winds, and a lot of lightning. So be alert if you're out and about. Now, here's the one down about Clark Road that we're concerned with, and if we look at it in 3 dimensions, you can see it's building up to 35,000 feet. Some of the tops of the lighter rain almost reaching 40. I don't think this one is going to be a particular problem, but it's a sign of things to come. More storms like that right on through tomorrow and the weekend. It's over 100 degrees. That's these purple and magenta colors in the heartland, and every day it's going to warm up that. Hopefully we will break that pattern before it gets locked in. That's a dangerous thing to happen in July because it can just go on for weeks and weeks, and it's controlled by high pressure that's blanketing the southern states and kind of causing sinking, drying, and warming air right over the heartland. We have some strong storms approaching metropolitan New York City. This is a severe thunderstorm watch box from eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, up into the tri-state area of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. We zoom in a little closer. Scranton has been getting a hammering from this particular storm the last hour, and at this rate, the storms will reach New York City probably around 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. Taking a look at the tropics, and boy, what a difference a couple of days makes. We no longer have any tropical storms. We still have these little waves of low pressure blowing off the coast of Africa, but none of them are organized. And a closer look at the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico shows that we don't have anything to worry about. And across the Pacific, storm after storm could be forming along this belt. This is where they form this time of year, but they don't affect our weather. Now here's our future cast through tonight, tomorrow, and into the weekend. Storms again will build during the day tomorrow. Bunch up on the East Coast late in the day. Saturday, the same pattern happens once again. But in the morning, it's fairly calm, but you could see some storms developing offshore. And when the land heats up, then it'll pull them onshore around 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. And that's when we really start the round of afternoon and evening thunderstorms that we get this time of year. On the water, no problems boating, seas 2 feet or less, smooth on the bay and inland waters. Our 7-day outlook shows that this 30, 40, 50% chance of thunderstorms each and every day, as we typically get in July, will last right on through the weekend and early part of next week. It's hard to call exactly the exact number every day, but you get the picture. No big changes with that strong high pressure right over us. Scott, Haley.